one thing about my wife is, ni bukan banggakan or whatsoever lah, but I have to say I'm proud pasal hari kita nikah kat ROM.
Okay.
Kita pergi Mustafa Center untuk beli cincin $10 bro.
Oh serius ah?
Seriously. That time we didn't hit me. So we went to Mustafa, dapat couple ring. So kita pakai Swarovski, pakai kotak lama dia. So we just put the cincin inside.
Dapat macam an expensive ring lah.
It shows that if they can go through this type of period with you, that means you know that they will never leave you no matter what.
We're back in another episode with me, Hassan Rahman, in Rebuild Podcast, where we talk about stories that were never heard, struggles that were never seen. And this episode is sponsored by Studio 5 Weddings. You guys want to look for photography and videography services, you can reach them out at Studio 5 Weddings on the Instagram and all their socials. Don't forget to use the promo code REBUILD300 to get $300 off across all their wedding packages. Okay, so aku nari a bit termengah-mengah sikit lah. So aku nari busy, banyak benda aku nak settle. But nari aku punya guest is someone special. So aku nak come straight to the point. Aku inspired by this gentleman. I think about a decade ago, aku engage his services where aku pernah spray kereta aku dengan dia. And we had this small discussion, we had this talk where he spoke to me about family, about tumpah rezeki anak-anak, and then he shared with me his vision, his plan in his business. And looking at him now, he's an entrepreneur. He has multiple businesses, and in fact he has one business opening up soon in Dubai. And he's Ridwan Bhai and his wife. How are you guys?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay.
Tutup introduction.
Aku nak kena introduce dulu. Yeah. So Ridwan Bhai is an entrepreneur. He has multi businesses. Aku dengar pun kau ada business juga opening up in Dubai.
Yes, correct.
So of course aku nak kau share and can let the listeners tahu juga perjalanan kau, how it all started, what are the struggles that korang have been through. And okay, first thing first, memang aku invited Bhai. So kita panggil kau Bhai. Ya, korang can we will call him Bhai. So orang kenal dia as Bhai. So memang initially aku wanted to interview him alone. So tadi dia requested dia nak bawa wife dia. So I think it's going to be much more interesting and emotional lah. Okay, so Bhai, apa business yang kau buat? Maybe kau boleh share to the listeners juga.
Okay, I think we are quite well known for spray painting. We do spray painting, spray chrome, water transfer. So more to automotive and some commercial many. Then also I venture out into jual kereta. So kita jual kereta. Then my wife, wife running this cat grooming studio, mandikan kucing, bersihkan kucing, this type of thing with delivery and this type of thing.
Okay. Yeah. So yang sekarang kau punya business of spray painting ni dah berapa lama kau orang buat?
Total 11 years.
Dah 11 years.
11 years.
And the cat business?
Cat business this year 6.
Dah 6 years.
6 years.
So memang these businesses. So sekarang yang kau, what's the name of the company?
For cat grooming.
Yang cat grooming dengan
cat grooming Perfect Touch.
Perfect Touch.
Perfect Touch cat grooming.
Okay.
PURR. So 7 Angels, everyone knows 7 Angels Automotive. Then my kereta punya G-Star Motoring.
G-Star Motoring. Tu jual kereta. Kira busy sih korang banyak business.
Alhamdulillah bro.
Oh, okay. Okay, so aku maybe nak kau share juga, like maybe about how's your background, you know, how this, kita jangan cakap pasal business dulu lah. Mungkin usually business comes at the later part lah. But in the beginning stage of your life, like how was your background? And then also you also can share macam mana korang jumpa, how you strengthen you strengthen your marriage and having, korang pun anak ramai kan? 6 anak, Alhamdulillah. 5
girls, 1 boy.
Okay, so maybe kau boleh share dulu tak Bhai, macam kau punya background, how macam you know where it started, daripada mana perjalanan hidup kau.
You want me to start from at a very young age atau
terpulang boleh, maybe from secondary ke apa ke?
Tak ada life.
Adakah sikit mic? Sorry.
No life. Actually, basically, if I want to say start from secondary semua, my life started from one hell to another hell. So, I would just say, until the day I got married, no life. So basically, when I say no life is, most of my story pernah keluar TV, this type of thing. So, most of the older generation tahu my story, this type of thing. So what happened was family conflicts. You know, parents last time was different than nowadays my society.
Yep.
So dulu kita punya parents, you know, there's the abusive and this type of thing. But no one to be blamed lah in this thing. You know, it's a learning journey. So we will actually pick up from social welfare. Me and my younger brother, kita masuk one home. Then from there, it all started from one place.
Yang ini bila kau teenager ke atau?
No, I was 5 years old.
Oh, daripada kecil?
Daripada kecil.
Okay, daripada. Oh, so meaning to say that you are brought up in, I would say, broken family?
I not say broken family lah. It's just that the right way to put it is the government actually got involved. It's not actually broken family. Actually, if you see sekarang punya zaman, everything can be solved. It's just that dulu punya mindset is not the same as sekarang punya mindset. Dulu punya mindset is minor thing the government will try to intervene and this type of thing. So they decide what is best for us. But actually it's also wrong. So pasal apa? As a 5-year-old kid, you want to be either one of your parents. Tak mak bapak. But they deem that both is not suitable to look after us at that moment. So it's better for them to put us in a home, and then from there let them settle their case first, and then from there decide. But then that's how it started lah. So daripada satu home tu move to the next home. Then selalu lari.
Welfare home? It's a welfare
It's a welfare home.
Okay.
So lari. Then after that, one of the home there was an incident. Then kena pergi boys home.
Oh, kau buat hal dalam this welfare home?
So because I grew up inside there, I and my younger brother, so we grew up inside there. So I think we were there for about 4 years plus. 4 years plus. Then buat hal. Then kena, literally dulu kita pakai word terbang lah.
Terbang.
So we terbang to another place, then kita pergi boys home. So I was in boys home. Then after that
kau boleh share tak kau buat hal apa tu kat dalam welfare home sampai kena masuk boys home tu?
Asyik gaduh. Pukul orang.
Okay,
pukul orang. Pasal the thing about us is we are created in a way. Pasal at 5 years old kita kat dalam satu home ni kan. You have to build a type of structure in your life, no bangsa. You don't allow people to abuse you. You have to defend by yourself. Pasal kita tak ada mak bapak. Like kids, apa-apa problem they will turn to their father. Father is like their so-called macam hero.
Yeah, betul.
But for us, me and my younger brother, we don't have that hero lah, so-called. So everything is we have to do it ourselves.
No one to look up to lah at that point of time.
So we have, in a way, like we build our own structure. So we jadi aggressive. Don't let people pijak kita pakai kepala, this type of thing.
Correct.
Because we start young, kita tak ada tangan untuk pimpin. So actually show us the
There's
way.
No guidance
no
lah.
guidance, correct.
No guidance lah.
Yeah, so it started from there. Then gaduh, then pergi boys home. Then this is the problem in life. The moment you start masuk satu home aja, it's never the same already.
Yeah.
So you don't go in to change yourself. No, you become worse.
Yep.
Jujur saya cakap, I mean, if you think back, my batch punya orang semua sekarang mana yang dah pergi tali gantung, mana yang masih in prison. Some alhamdulillah dah berubah, this type of thing also. I don't come across, maybe 100%, maybe 1%.
Yeah.
Bila masuk home, they will change.
Correct.
But no, majority is, it's like macam kita primary school, kindergarten pergi primary pergi secondary, right? Someone got from one home, you upgrade to boys home. Boys home you upgrade to RTC.
Correct.
RTC you upgrade to prison.
Betul.
So it's like that.
Sama juga perjalanan dia. Macam more or less macam whatever I shared in my previous episode pun sama jugalah.
So that is how it goes lah, honestly.
Bila kau masuk boys home tu, that was boys home lama?
Boys home lama,
Clementi. And at what age tu kau masuk?
Oh, that one I think was 9, I think. 9, I was there until I was 12.
Kau kecil gila dah masuk. Miss in primary 3.
Yeah.
Hey, kecil gila.
So education wise I'm not blessed on that part.
So yeah, as of now consider kau ada PSLE?
Actually ada, when I came out I took private. PSLE pun tak ada.
Oh, okay.
Took private. So basically I came out from boys home at the age of 12. Then my mom, so called from that 5 years old until 12, my mom finally menang custody. I don't know dulu asal take too long.
Faham.
Because I'm a convert, I'm not a pure Muslim.
Oh,
I was
okay.
So dulu orang civil marriage. So I don't know asal why so long.
Okay.
So all I remember was 12 tahun I came out, my mom menang custody for me. Then my adik, my bapak. So we separated lah. So I and my younger brother, we never get to meet this sort of thing.
So at 12 years old tu baru kau dapat keluar.
From all those hell lah, from 5 years old until 12 years old is semua home.
But it didn't stop there lah.
Didn't.
Okay, take note korang jangan masuk boys home lah. That is where all it started lah. Betul lah. Kalau korang dengar cerita aku, sama juga.
It's the start of something lah.
Jangan masuk boys home lah. Puaka punya tempat lah tu lah.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so it didn't stop at 12 years old. So at the, kira bila tu kau level up kau punya kira this wrongdoings lah kira.
You mean as in berubah?
The downfall macam kau dah keluar. Kira kau dah keluar boys home at 12 years old.
At 12.
Then it escalated more atau kau dah macam escalated more?
Because I don't blame my mom or whatsoever. I mean single parents, he handled me from 12 years old all the way right until she just passed away 2 years ago. So biasalah kita anak lelaki. Habis the place where I live, I think most of my friend orang kenal, we live in Old Airport Road. Kallang Airport. Rumah lama, rumah sewa. So we got the group, selalu campur. So from there pergi sekolah. But dulu my time is kita sekolah is not like sekarang kita degil kepala batu. Itu different, cabut sekolah tapi takut dengan mak kalau kena marah. But still we will do. Then from there, after that I drop out of school because when I was 14 I drop out because the reason one of it is because I miss all my macam primary 3, primary 4 all tak sekolah kan, primary 1, primary 2. So when I was 13 I was only in primary 4. The school allowed me to go back to school, but at the age of 13 they want me to start at primary 4.
Okay.
So it was a bit
tough lah kan. Okay, faham.
So when I was 15 baru nak primary 6.
Okay.
So but when I was 14 dulu dah start kerja, nak tolong mak kan. Kerja Burger King, misal tengok.
Your brother at that point of time?
Tak, he was with my father, so kita tak jumpa.
Tak jumpa lah.
From the day kita masuk grade 7 tu, I think when I was 7 years old, kita tak jumpa.
Okay.
Tak jumpa all the way sampai I think in the year 1999 baru kita jumpa balik.
So at 14 kau dah start kerja. But means that at that point of time you were still with your mum, single mum.
Yep.
Tapi walaupun kau masih bercampur, kau still have the integrity to work.
Yeah,
to help out your mum.
That is one thing. If you compare dulu pada zaman dengan sekarang, totally different.
Yeah, kan.
Dulu we go to work is to try to help our parents, to
survive just to make ends meet.
Sekarang punya zaman, sad to say lah, you go to work is to enjoy your own stuff.
Betul.
Beli sendiri pakai barang. So totally different. The commitment and responsibility is totally different lah.
Betul.
But we cannot blame the sekarang generation lah, pasal you see Singapore sekarang dah too fast at their pace.
Correct.
Yeah.
Jadi bila depan of time tu, bila kau dah start kerja and everything, again did it when you still escalate lah, kira maybe kau boleh continue so, sampai bila tu your journey ni kita cakap pasal during your downfall your setbacks, for how long that this has lasted and till when kau decided to change? Maybe kau boleh just ceritakan je if you're comfortable to share. Of course banyak orang start daripada secondary kan, but not many can stop okay, sec 3, sec 4 aku nak berubah, dia akan escalate.
Correct.
Makin teruk. But untuk kau macam mana? Like when during the teenage life, although you're juggling with work and your mum, what are the other like the downfall kau? Means not say downfall lah, aku would say that macam saya cakap benda nakal lah kira.
Benda nakal, I think like I say when I was 15 I totally berhenti sekolah, tak pergi sekolah. Then I was working. Then my mom is pasal kita dulu kerja part time, like one day 4 hours gitu, part time kerja bukan full time. So my mom is the type yang bangsa keluar dulu single handedly pukul 7 pagi kerja, balik pukul 11 malam overtime every day. So for me dekat rumah got nothing to do. So kita campur dengan kawan. Then kita overnight, we will start to do stupid thing, tapi semua tak kena tangkap. Dulu tak ada handphone. Block shopping.
Block shopping lama itu
all this
tu
early
sleeper
90s.
trail masih hot tu
95, 94 zaman kan. So yeah, correct. Kita curi bicycle, I mean those mischievous things, kecil-kecil time when we do. Then after that escalated into joining gang. Pasal from where my area was, it was hot stuff lah. So we seek kind of shelter down there lah.
Sense of belonging within the group there
pasal
lah.
based on how we grow up. So start to join gang, then baju, this style thing kita. Bila masuk baju, everything we want everything. We want the fame, nak nama, nak bikin nama, nak popularity, we want all kind of this type of crap lah.
Correct.
I mean it's good to have all this, but we have to go through a lot.
Yeah, correct. Pasal kita dah campur orang macam ni kan, so kita have to be part of it. Correct. And then kita pun dah so called macam enjoy doing it together with friends.
Correct.
So and that's where
ada adrenaline rush satu macam was shock.
Betul.
We gaduh then balik, something that we will talk about, something to be bangga lah last time.
Yeah,
but I was stupid, but
those were the days lah. I would say those were the days lah.
Dulu time you gaduh, not easy for police to catch you.
Betul.
Kita pukul kat sini, kita duduk sana makan, act macam normal, they won't know. Sekarang time you run to JB pun orang tak tahu.
Yeah, betul.
So a lot different. Then 1999 was my first case, kita riot. Then duduk RTC.
1999. Aku 10 tahun je tu.
That was my first riot kat Bedok.
Okay.
Then duduk RTC.
Bedok kau riot dekat Bedok?
Riot kat Bedok.
So tu kena sentence to RTC. Okay. How's the journey when that was RTC MCP?
MCP. I tell you, sekarang budak-budak RTC, I mean sad to say lah.
Holiday lah kira sekarang.
Dulu kita saitong.
Saitong is the pill, right?
That means kita berak kat dalam tu, kita ambil wuduk kat dalam tu.
Uish.
So baru-baru masuk okey lah, pasal apa, kita satu bilik ada 4 orang. So ada 4 saitong, so satu untuk wuduk, satu untuk berak, satu individual, so tak clash. Tapi 4 orang dalam bilik, 4 berak dalam satu tong.
Pasal dia orang tak nak macam semua individual lah, semua nak kena share satu
let's say
saitung.
pagi if you do your business today, then saya aku rasa sakit perut, I have to do it over yours. So stack up ada seat. Dan kita cuci sini. So siapa last berak, siapa last cuci lah.
Kalau korang tak tahu saitung tu apa, saitung tu is baldi lah kan.
Dia macam beras. Sekarang kalau makcik-makcik lama dia orang pakai yang beras tu kalau biru petong. Tapi ni yang kecil version kalau merah.
Oh, okay.
Itu kita pakai saitung dalam.
Saitung lah tu kalau korang nak tahu. Dia tak ada jamban, tak ada apa.
So like I say, I was a convert, but my agama was more stronger inside pasal I learn everything kat dalam khatam
tu
Quran.
Dah convert ke belum?
Dah, I converted 1995.
Oh, okay.
Converted also pasal ni campungan member, but my mom converted first. But my mom was little bit late. Campungan kawan, then baru. But the conversion was just more like, aku nak convert, nothing to do with agama, like member aku semua Melayu, convert. So the sense of agama tak ada.
Tapi kau punya RTC time to my understanding, macam apa yang aku tahu it is totally different daripada time aku lah. Pasal aku cluster baru, and aku time is only serving 18 months. Tak ada hal, tak ada apa, keluar tagging.
I see 35.
Kau punya is 3
dia
years.
betul-betul 18 months. Okay. Tapi those people yang keluar 18 months, itu semua
kira macam tak power lah, tak mau lah. Yes, this is what I heard. Kau kena duduk game, kau cakap duduk game.
Yes, so I see 35, one more month nak game.
Okay.
Tapi kita riot kat dalam. I mean, dulu punya batch degil kat dalam. Kita tak takut macam, we don't think about that's the mistake lah. That's one of the mistake. When you reach certain age, like you think back macam, let's say your parents apa, pasal diorang datang visit.
Betul.
Then diorang hamper tau, like macam like for me 3 times I got my release date. Pasal diorang punya release date, you will know it 5 to 6 months before you keluar baru dapat tahu when your release date. So my release date bila dah sebulan nak keluar, mak dah happy, but after that the next day datang dapat tahu kena postpone. So actually we thought kita bangga, but our family outside macam
suffer lah.
Anak aku dah nak keluar, but go and do something stupid, then you start to think
Bila tadi kau cakap by right the sentence is 18 months. Tapi kita kena kau kena do something to duduk game. But apa yang kau buat tu supaya kau duduk game? Macam just gaduh.
Kita main involve in a riot lah.
So that riot itself aja dah buat kasi korang duduk game lah.
That riot is consider my extension was about almost 8 months already. Pasal I duduk bilik seorang pun 8 bulan. So one of my tangkis unfortunately sekarang pun tengah tunggu tali gantung. So we went through it lah, that one. Riot,
kira dalamnya riot gila juga lah. That was bila kau dah umur 17? 18. That's the age lah. That's the peak fanatic punya.
But that is the age where we want to build up everything lah. Macam we want to be known. Kita pedegil is something we want to be known, is something.
Tapi MCP memang aku dengar a lot of stories lah.
I mean, pasal apa tau, the problem with MCP is pasal kita RTC, dan kita dapat jumpa orang yang MCP. MCP semua yang dah berumur 30, 40, 50 tahun. So kita look to them macam, diorang ada nama gini, dan kita youngster. So
dia satu cluster lah together.
Satu cluster. Cuba so kita pakai hall lain.
Yat tak sama lah.
Tak sama. Cuba kadang-kadang kita solat Jumaat ada terjumpa MCP pe orang, dan kita pernah dengar nama diorang dulu, kita pedegil pedesan. Dan we look up macam kita pun nak jadi macam diorang, macam
kira inspirasi lah.
That route lah that time.
Role model lah, macam ni nama hot kan. Aku nak jadi macam dia. Okay.
So all of us lah, I mean basically everyone yang masuk gangster. Tak ada satu gangster I believe yang akan cakap diorang tak masuk kerana nak bikin nama di starting. Everyone mesti ada reason diorang.
Those were the days bila kau kat MCP. And after kau dah release from, means kau masuk dalam 18, you release in 21.
21, correct.
21. What was the first step bila kau dah keluar daripada RTC?
Kita keluar RTC tagging. You still have to serve 1 year tagging.
Betul.
So that tagging when I came out at first baru-baru insaf. Baru keluar insaf.
Pasal kat dalam kita solat apa?
Yes,
jadi macam momentum solat tu masih ada tau.
I went deep into agama was down there lah. Then that is when I believe Allah existed, this type of thing. Pasal there's one particular time, pasal lepas kita raya I was in a cell for 8 months alone. So solat tak pernah putus, Quran every Thursday, malam every night tahajud. So got one time dah 8 bulan tu stress out, like duduk seorang dan buat tahajud malam. Then doa cakap I cannot tahan, nak patah balik tu the community. Besok no more meletup. So that one then terus bersyukur. So I know okay, so agama was good inside, was very good. But then the moment keluar je kan.
Moment keluar tu macam mana tu? Macam the first step is, apa yang buat kau have, is it peer pressure, influence atau, because I know during your time the influence is way much more stronger. Pasal kau akan jumpa balik budak dalam, ataupun maybe batch kau yang keluar sebelum kau, then dia dah sambut kau keluar. Is it those kind of situation
I mean, honestly speaking, those yang kenal me in RTC that time, the reason one of the reasons is pasal when I was kat dalam kita riot ni semua. Kita agama-agama tapi the gangsterism was still there. So after that riot, we build a name. 18 years old punya budak student, budak-budak masuk kan. So they look up to us as macam role model pula. So that's how I got my followers. I don't ikut. So when I go out, I still have to continue. So at that particular time, 21 years old, kau rasa macam kau dah, you know,
up there,
you are there, you are there, kau ada budak-budak sendiri, kau nak gaduh, you know. So kau jadi lagi degil lah.
Betul.
Lagi degil, tak heran.
Because you have people look up to you. Kau kena make sure deliver juga. Kau kena show a good example to them and everything. But and after all these episodes of your life, bila tu kau jumpa kau punya wife? Okay, jap. Lepas kau keluar RTC tu, sorry. Lepas kau keluar RTC tu, masih berterusan, is RTC your last stop ke atau there's more?
There's one more stop.
There's one more stop. Okay, so belum jumpa wife lagi
Belum.
Sorry. Belum climax lagi.
Belum. There's one more stop. So lepas keluar, like I say, time tagging tu masih degil tapi still balance pasal kita tagging nak kena balik rumah certain timing. So degil pun ada limit. So the moment tagging habis, the whole haywire start again. Clubbing.
Masa kau dah tahan apa? Kau dah tahan kan?
Sorry. We went clubbing, this sort of thing kan. So jadi lagi lah. Gaduh. Last terjadilah satu gaduh yang teruk. Injury, this sort of thing. Then itu yang saya masuk 4 years and 24 stroke of the cane.
4 years?
24 stroke.
That is writing dengan weapon.
Yeah, weapon and sort of thing. Ada few cases.
4 years and
24 stroke of the cane.
Berat situ.
Actually the first offer was 10 years and 12 stroke.
First offer. Okay, tu orang panggil apa? Buka je kau akan dapat this.
The DPP has to ambil tu offer lah. So my lawyer asked me to take the offer. I say no, I want to fight.
Kalau tak 10 years.
Kalau tak 10 years 12 stroke. So we fight lah. I fight by myself. I consider the lawyer step down. I fight myself. So when I did that also pun dah takut juga pasal orang cakap kalau orang DPP dah offer lagi baik kau ambil, you know, you will get quite high. Tapi alhamdulillah lah jatuh 4 dan 24.
Kau dah bersyukur lah tu.
Bersyukur lah. I forget about the 24 until reality hit lah.
4 years and
24 stroke.
24 stroke. Berat saya 24 is the maximum kan.
Maximum.
So when you got that sentence, what was the journey after that?
The sentence was good lah. I was happy 4 tahun, you know. Kita tahu duduk 2 tahun lebih kita dah keluar. So we are happy. So I think the rotan part aja lah.
MCP macam tak ada angkat rotan. Itu adalah sekolah riot apa?
7 stroke.
Dia
tapi
angkat sama dengan
tak sama.
Oh, tak sama
RTC punya rotan consider slightly better than
masih
above secondary school punya rotan.
Okay.
But
Vision
lagi teruk. Pasal RTC mah they know kita is still in our teenage. Kita consider as student, you know, still young. So I think so diorang punya pukulan tu ada
macam control sikit lah. Dia punya power impact tak kuasa.
Yes, correct.
24 berat. 24 is the max tu. Aku dengar diorang cakap like anything above 3 or 4 dah kira dah. Because dia dah banyak kahwin.
Correct. My kahwin nombor 12 dia dah start menitis. Dah start menitis.
Aduh.
Lepas dah bangun 24 fainted.
Ya, itu dia.
Pasal dah too long bending down kan. Then the blood starting there fainted. Bila bangun dia kan, jalan, the blood flow suddenly terus pingsan. Tapi
that point of time, bila kau kena rotan, kau still keep the guts up, I believe, is it?
Yes.
Pasal kau nak kena muka apa, takkan kau nak keluar cakap orang, you sakit gila.
But no, jujur mas cakap, my number 21 dengan 22 terpekit.
Okay.
This one got nothing to be malu apa aku.
Pasal orang tahulah.
This is rotan tau. Kau kena ikat, kau kena pukul macam lembu. So, if you, I try my best to control, but it just terkeluar suara. Bukan terpekit-pekit macam orang gila, just like macam
alah 24 kalau tak keluar suara,
so
tu bukan manusia je tu.
To me, if anybody come to me and say, bye, kau buat malu je, kau pergi 24, kau Melayu kita, kau pekit cakap, kau try, kau pergi duduk.
Betul lah.
Kau duduk, kau angkat tu rotan dan baru kau berbual. Kau tak angkat, kau jangan berbual.
Pasal dulu time aku RTC, dia punya rotan dah kira dekat sama juga dengan prison punya rotan. Yes. Tapi dia cakap kalau kau dah kena rotan keluar, kau nak kena, kira orang cakap sasat lah. Kira tak satu dia punya cara dekat dalam lah. Tapi dalam bilik tu kita yang tahu-tahu je lah.
Because I suffer lah, that 1 week kita suffer.
Yeah, 24 strokes is crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's 24. That's the maximum that you got. So after the caning, was that the wake up call or
no.
is it? It's still not the wake up call yet.
No. So biasa dalam prison, then dah keluar, met my wife.
So that's where you met your wife.
Met my wife.
Okay.
Then go through life like normal lah, but she went through a lot lah because I was in the nightlife industry working as a bouncer. So the girl kita kahwin ada anak, is outing but still the girl. So she went through with me like macam when I duduk dalam jail dia visit. Then
okay, baik, sorry. Bila kau baru keluar the 4 year sentence tu, That's where you met your wife. You settled down. You got married with your wife. Tadi kau cakap yang kau kerja as bouncer. Is that your considered first official job?
Oh yeah, in a way.
In a way, it's first official job lah. Proper income and everything lah. So that is where walaupun korang you already got married, things still dia bukan macam happily ever after punya cerita lagi
kita dah biasa jahat. You cannot work office job this thing. We want something entertaining. Ada gaduh, ada minum. Because I used to drink alcohol.
Okay.
So it's like entertaining.
Okay, ini soalan untuk kakak Okay, bila you kenal Bai dulu, baru kenal, you dah tahu background dia lah. Dah dengar, ada mic dekat sikit, sorry.
Okay.
So kira korang kenal dah tahu lah Bai orang macam mana.
Rambut pirang semua pun mana.
Tapi apa buat terpikat tu dengan Bai?
Jujur ke nak cakap?
Kira
taklah. Kalau rambut pirang tu taklah cute. Aku tak boleh cakap.
Tapi apa yang buat macam aku mak dia ni handsome lah, aku nak mata dengan dia. Kau yang sound dia dulu.
Oh ni kau nak tanya dia.
Cerita sikit because from his background, macam of course you know stereotype right.
Jujur bercakap that time kan kita kan into the social media kan. What was it back then?
Tech.
Oh, tag lama je tu.
Tag. Then kira macam ternampak lah hero Hindustan lah konon gitu kan.
Hero Hindustan.
So macam attracted lah gitu. So macam gitulah.
So bila you dah kenal dengan Bai, you were already prepared lah that it's not gonna be macam a happily ever after lah. You still took that leap of faith to be committed into the marriage. At what point bila after y'all got married, bila tu yang Bai ada downfall balik?
Back to
apa-apalah yang kau buat sampai that buat. Kau ada masuk balik lepas tu?
Tak ada. Ada short sentence lah.
Oh, short sentence lah. But how long after the marriage?
Quite long. Quite some time. It's just that dulu tak senang kena tangkap. I mean jujur dulu tak senang kena tangkap. So we were lucky on that part lah. I mean sekarang pun polis pun tak boleh buat apa-apa. Tak ada evidence, tak ada apa. So dulu tak senang kena tangkap. So there was a lot of things. I came back bengkak-bengkak sort of thing. Then nak keluar. I don't come back home also sometimes. So but one thing about my wife is, I mean not everyone. I mean this one I have to, ni bukan banggakan or whatsoever lah, but I have to say I'm proud pasal hari kita nikah. Kita nikah kat ROM.
Okay.
Kerja club. Kita kerja club. So after club kita pergi Mustafa Center untuk beli cincin $10 bro.
Oh serious lah?
Serious. So to me, that time he didn't hit me. So I thought was like, shit no, just belilah cincin. Tak mampu. So we went to Mustafa, dapat $10, dapat pair. So cincin. Couple ring. So kita pakai Swarovski milk. Siapa milk? Lepas kotak lama dia. So we just put the cincin inside. Nampak macam an expensive ring lah.
Nampak
macam mana? Dia 3 diamond. But it's $10 je dulu.
Okay, cuba.
Just to get married. So that time I didn't think. I thought to me was like pasal kita geng jahat, tak mampu nak kahwin. Okay, we try to settle down something. So
dah semua orang tahu.
But this is the moment when sekarang you reflect back, it shows that what certain moment when they trust that you can change, that macam they got that faith that satu hari kau akan berubah. If they can go through this type of period with you, that means you know that they will never leave you no matter what.
Yeah,
but I didn't take advantage of the situation because that time I didn't think about it. But now when you think about it, you know that she was the starting foundation of my life.
So bila Casey moment Tapi I mean like of course I agree with apa kau cakap, because knowing that for you already got married to him, after what happened after that pun you were still there for him despite all the downfalls and everything. Where did you get that strength? Like what made you macam aku sabar je, satu hari dia akan berubah. What gave you that strong belief that Bai will change, Bai will be a good father to my kids?
To me, he has a good heart. Dia ada satu, he has a good heart. So maybe because of that lah, I believe that he will change lah.
So even if multiple setbacks pun, you still give him chance. You still macam
banyak chance kasih.
Faham.
Tapi orang tak nampak lah, dia macam gini. Tapi actually dia ada good heart.
Banyak. The chances he gave me, I think kalau kena orang lain pun Jujur macam cakap.
Yeah, so I mean like you do really have a strong heart lah in the way that you banyak bersabar. And at that point of time, how many kids do you guys?
5. Dah 5.
Oh dah masih dah
Dah
5. For your information, dorang ada 6 anak. Dorang dikurniakan 6 anak. And okay, so when all these setbacks and downfalls, right, you were still there for him. Because even for myself pun sama lah. Like my wife was there to support me. She was there with all my nonsense doing. Dia banyak bersabar. For you, Bai, how and when was your turning point actually? Macam okay, kau dah buat banyak benda. Kau mungkin dah banyak hurt her. Okay, not hurt lah. Macam you did all this that macam kau cakap tadi, kau banyak susahkan dia and everything. To what point that tiba-tiba kau rasa macam okay, this is the last. It's a wake up call for me. I'm going to stop all this and move forward and build a better life dengan your family.
Basically when she was pregnant with baby number 6. That was my son. Tapi kita belum tahu it was a boy yet. So that part when she was pregnant, she did told me that because there was one point that she has to bail me out when she was newly pregnant.
Tengah pregnant,
she went through
6 child, kena bail kau.
kena bail.
Busy sabai.
Busy lah buat
Okay.
SSB. So
Ni
Kak Ocak tahu there was a fight early, then kita kena pergi, then some shit happen lah.
Okay.
So that was I think quite some time. So she did told me, said sampai bila aku nak bail kau, aku tengah mengandung macam gini kan. How long more you want me to suffer? So to me still macam biasa degil kan. But it did hit a bit soft note, did hit. But still biasalah kita lelaki degil kan, ego kan. So I just brush it aside. Until the day I found out dia mengandung boy.
So the first 5 is daughters.
Yeah, daughters.
Okay.
So when I heard it was a boy, right, then my life a bit I changed. I straight away stopped drinking. I quit my night job. I ambil tower crane course. I work as a tower crane operator.
Okay.
So I try to shift my life. But masih jahat. Bila malam I will still go and jumpa kawan, tengok kat club kan. But I try to shift a bit. The main point was on the day when my wife gave birth. Then I helped my son for the first time.
Okay.
That was the first time when I think that whatever I go through in life, I don't want my son to go through.
Faham.
So I mean that was the turning point. That was the big turning point.
The final lah. Kira nak cakap the final
Final.
one that really macam tersentak. Okay. This is then which year was that?
2013.
2013. Because I remember that aku jumpa kau. Okay, we were gonna talk about the turning point in the upcoming episode. But I really respect you for having the strength and being there. And I'm so happy to see macam, you know, all the achievements yang kau ada sekarang. You shower her with, I mean, from IC lah. Nanti korang boleh share lah. Yeah, so that's the turning point. So sama juga macam for me, my turning point when I had my first son juga. Until to the part where aku pun sama lah bila my wife gave birth, and then aku pun go back into drugs and everything all. But wife is where kita tumpang rezeki isteri, and you have the strength to bersabar dengan baik, and you got the wake up call with your 6th child. So this is something that aku tercengang jugalah. Because the journey, your journey is really something that is quite I wouldn't say susah lah. It's quite a challenging one lah. Because is it because of the influence? I think I believe
In a way.
is the influence lah. Pasal kau dah biasa daripada ni semua kawan daripada kecil, daripada kampung punya ke,
Daripada
atau
kampung,
you
daripada
meet new
kampung.
friends?
You meet new friends along the way. We meet new friends. Then like I say, like when you work also you want to go up through the ranks from supervisor, manager, sort of thing. So bila kita baju also we want to work our way up there.
Betul.
So we get more, you know, into it.
Correct.
The turning point lah.
Faham.
I mean, jujur cakap, if I never change, I also don't know sekarang kat mana.
Betul.
Tak dalam kubur, dalam prison, you will never know.
Betul. Yeah, okay. So kita nanti akan so macam tadi Baik cakap, there is turning point when they had their 6th child, and that is where I think that's where life starts to change for a better. And we will come back to the next episode where he will share with us how he started the businesses, what were the challenges, the first step. He's going to share with us in the next upcoming episode. But before that, this episode is sponsored by Studio 5 Weddings. If you guys are looking for photography and videography services, do reach out to them at their socials, Studio 5 Weddings. And don't forget to use the promo code REBUILD300 to get $300 off across all their wedding packages. Korang can check them out dekat dorang punya social, Studio 5 Weddings. And actually korang pun boleh call and message them at 8366-4383 and let them be the one to capture your beautiful moment. Okay, kita akan patah balik the continuation with Bhai and his wife.